Alrighty guys, we got the brand new shop for April 2022, and this shop has some interesting things that we need to talk about, because there's going to be some things you want to save Masterless Star Glitter for next month, as well as the month following that, if you wanted to do some very long-term builds, as well as some things you got to do this time around. And we're going to also be talking about Ayato a little bit. We'll talk about Ayaka a little bit as a character, and what you really should be thinking about for the shop. Jump into it. Before we get the video going, there's 8 minutes left in the shop right now in Asia. The Blacklist Weapons are available, and of course, the Blacklist Longsword, if you are looking for a weapon for Ayaka or Ayato and you don't have one as a free-to-play player, this is really kind of the only option that you do have besides the Anamono Kakaguchi, which is the craftable weapon that you can make. Compared to the two weapons, the Blacklist Longsword, I would believe, is better for a character like Ayato if you don't have a weapon or you're not willing to buy the Battle Pass. And for a character like Ayaka, the thing is, you can use an Anamono Kakaguchi, and that's a little bit better for some of the builds that you want to play for Ayaka, especially if you don't have a character like Venti. So the other thing is the Mist Splitter will be coming out very, very soon for Ayaka as well as Ayato, and the weapon actually works very, very well on them. So if you are considering picking up a weapon like the Mist Splitter Reforged Sword, this one is going to be coming out in about 3 weeks or so from today. So if you do want to pick that up, that's when it'll come back to the game. It is currently one of the best weapons in Genshin Impact as far as the overall damage that you can get out of it. The problem though on Ayato is that I find that getting the maximum stacks on this weapon to be a little bit more problematic, and it does kind of line up to his kit to make it all work, but I'm not like 100% sold on the weapon for him specifically for doing like Hydro application prior to that, because like if you pop an Elemental Burst and then swap off of Ayato, you can't keep it up. So like if you wanted to use this, it's fine. It's a really good weapon. It's just not perfect, of course, in comparison to the Haran. I wanted to talk about these things first, just in case you missed them out for this month. Okay, shop just went live. Check it out. The brand new Masterless Star Glitter shop is going to be the easiest skip, right? It's got to be, right? Where is it? There it is. Razor and Amber. Oh God, these characters are terrible now. So, if you are unaware, Razor is one of the weakest characters in Genshin currently for your DPS compositions as a primary DPS. He was a 4-star god at physical at the launch of Genshin, but nowadays no one even touches the character. They only use him if they're a Razor fanboy, so they basically just drop him entirely. So, of course, you should definitely not ever, ever, ever pick up a Razor Constellation, even if you want to get Razor Constellation 4 in order to boost it defense down of different things. All his constellations are garbage. The character himself is also garbage. I'm sorry if you're a Razor fan, but it's just the truth. Eula is way better. And if you're brand new to Genshin, you could use the character just for fun, but the later you get in Genshin, he's terrible. All right, then we have Amber, who is the actual weakest character in the Genshin, who is the easiest character to possibly skip in Genshin, even though she is one of the base 4 stars that you can get only on the base banner. She is currently the weakest character, I think, overall in Genshin. Is Chi-Chi better? Chat? Is Chi-Chi better? I think Chi-Chi actually might be better now, because the healing set. I don't know for sure, but you know, that's it seems like a pretty big likelihood. As far as what to buy with your Star Glitter, of course, buy your summons this month. Make sure you pick them up so you get your summons in for your Ayato. We'll do them a little bit later. And we're going to talk a little bit about these royal weapons. So the reason I wanted this video, I kind of want to go over the royal weapons, and the reason I want to go over them is because the royal weapons have a mechanic inside Genshin that is kind of a unique mechanic, but it does seem like it would pair interestingly well with the brand new artifact set. Now, the reason that's kind of interesting for both the royal longsword, which would be for Ayato, as well as the, I believe, the royal bow then for Yoimiya, is that both of these weapons could potentially be used with the new set in order to increase crit chance to get big spike damage crits in order to use the new set to do something crazy. The reality is, no. No. That's just no. That's a no. But when we're looking at other weapons in Genshin, the thing is that these weapons are weapons that you would need to refine in order to make them good. But Ayato attacks really, really, really fast. So the fact that you'll be able to go with a mid-range crit with him, get a little bit of crit chance, just consider this weapon like an average of about 8% crit to maybe 10. Let's just say this is 10% crit chance, the weapon. It's not very, like you have 10% crit chance and then like the attack percentage on top of that. Would you build a 10% attack rate? I wouldn't. But if it was 20% crit chance, yeah, maybe, right? The Royal's Longsword with Refines is somewhat okay? But there's no one in the universe that's going to want to spend their Masterless Star Glitter on a weapon that's just okay, especially when you can use them for summons or use them for constellation for characters you want. Now, the main thing I wanted to focus on this video is what's going to be happening for the next few months that's going to be happening in Genshin. So, of course, skip the royal weapons. Don't pick them up. They're terrible. Please do not get them. Oh my gosh. But I want to talk about mainly the next few shops that are going to be happening in Genshin and if they're going to be worth picking up or not. So if you don't know the shop order by now, the shop order is very centric every single month. And what will happen every single time is after Razor and Amber, the best shop comes out, which is going to be Bennett as well as Lisa. You get the ultimate waifu that is the Electro waifu that if you do want to play her, of course, to pick up her constellations because it's the only time you can pick her up there. But most people are trying to get Bennett constellations when they're newer to Genshin. So if you're brand new to Genshin, if you're wondering if you should pick up Bennett constellations, the answer is most likely mid, yes, kind of, sort of, a little bit, because getting his constellations on banners may not be in your best interest early game, trying to get them on the banners because maybe those banners are really bad for you and you only want to get Bennett and that's not really the best choice. So picking up a constellation on Bennett sometimes is okay because his constellations can dramatically improve your overall account because you're using Bennett on your primary teams most of the time because he is the best character in Genshin besides Kazuha. So most everybody uses Bennett just because he's awesome. The shop after that, though, is going to be Kaya. And if you are a player that is a long-term player like myself, this is a very important shop for me, particularly on my free-to-play account, because on my free-to-play account, this will be the shop, and I believe this will be June, I guess. Well, I will actually be able to get a Constellation 6 Kaya as a free-to-play player. And the idea that you can is basically you only would have had to summon 2 Kayas over the entire course of Genshin Impact in order to get a C6 Kaya by that point. So it takes about a year and a half to get there, but hey, getting a C6 Kaya, or I guess it would be a year and 8 months or so, right? Year and 8 months? Yeah, I think it's a year and 8 months total since the game launched. And you can get a C6 Kaya as a free-to-play player. So it does happen. It is possible. And if you are a person that's super unlucky on base banner and just keep pulling Kaya constellations, this is probably a good shop for you to pick up, you know, just in general. Now, of course, don't summon on the base banner. So, you know, just, you know, but if you're wondering when the next shops after that are coming, you've got Fischl and Xingqiu, as well as Beidou, as well as the Ningguang Xingqiu going to come back. Sorry, Zhengling, not Xingqiu. So if you need these constellations after that, this is a good time to pick those up. My personal take, though, is that the constellation that you want to pick up the most is Bennett, or the character Bennett if you don't have him. If you're brand new to Genshin, you're just starting out, make sure you save your Masterless Starglader for next month so you can pick up your Bennett next month. If you're not new to Genshin Impact, you know, you know what to do at this point. Now, the other thing with Masterless Starglader on this shop is the last thing I wanted to mention for this video is we don't know if this is going to be the case, but last year around this time, I was telling people, hey, you might want to save your Masterless Starglader in general for potential future shop rotations or for potential future characters that could add to the shop. For 4-star characters, probably not 5-star characters, because we saw from the anniversary how shit that was. That you may want to pick up, you might want to save a few here and there, just in case there's a random constellation reset shop. We just had a reset of the Razor as well as Amber shop this time around. 6 months from now would be the next potential shop full reset that they could do, and that would be after the 2-year marker in Genshin. That would be at the 2-year marker in Genshin. So on the 2-year anniversary, if they decide to change anything for just after 3.0, that's when they could do it. They could also change it for anniversary, but they haven't changed anything yet. So if you wanted to start saving them now, it's a good option. If you started on your constellation, you're pretty much done. You're wondering if the summons are worth doing so you can build pity. I mean, I just do it because I'm bored now because I don't really care about saving them on my Battle Pass Vulcan account. So if you're summoning just because you want to like get build pity for certain characters after a year and a half into Genshin, you pretty much have everything your account needs at this point. And you're just doing it for summons because you just want to get more summons because you're bored. So if you wanted to stockpile them and be a smart player and start saving resources, that would be an okay option. It's not going to hurt you to save them. It's not like these Masterless Starglader ever go on sale. But hey, if they ever did go on sale during the anniversary, let's just say on 2-year anniversary, we're all going to be Masterless Starglader regretters. What do we get this month on summons? I have 8? Pog. Anything good? Nope. Nope. So just skip at the start every time or wait for the 4-star animation? I wait for the 4-star animation every time, but like I think you have to wait for it. Can you like spam skip here? Oh, I got a rust. I need that for Yoimiya. I wanted that on my free-to-play account. Nothing, 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 nothing. Anything good? Anything good? Anything good? Oh, we're out. All right. I'll do a couple more Ayato summons. I already got Ayato on Asia, and we're going to be doing a Battle Pass walk-in version of the Abyss with Ayato. Check it out. So I'm going to try to get Yunjin. I'm keep summoning on the banner right now for Yunjin constellations. So hopefully I get, like, something. Do we get anything? Come on, Yunjin constellation. Yunjin constellation. We just got a Noelle, so maybe we'll get one, yeah? We gotta get a 4-star early before pity, though. As always, bunch of blue summons. Nothing really good at all. Unfortunate. But that's gonna do it for this video. My name's Sekapoko. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys enjoyed the video, of course, like, subscribe, all the fun stuff. Let me know what you guys are gonna do with your stuff in the comment section down below. You have a wonderful rest of your day.